Welcome to the session. In this session, let us learn whether the given number is a prime or not, how it is to be checked. I have taken a few numbers 20, 41, 57, 101, 131. A few numbers may be prime or composite, we will do as per the process. For example, 20, it's even number, it's divisible by 2. On dividing by 2, remainder we will get 0. Without any further calculation, simply yes, composite or yes, it's not a prime. Composite number, because on dividing even number 20 by 2, we will get the remainder 0. 2 is a factor, means 1 is a factor of every number. Here it is decided 2 is a factor, and the 20 itself is also a factor. More than 2 factors, it is enough to say that the number is a prime. So next we will do 41. For example, if 41 is divided by 2, when 41 is divided by 2, 2 2s are 4, 0 1, and 0 2s are 0, 1 remainder. Quotient remainder is equal to 1, quotient is equal to 20. Since remainder is equal to 1, it is not decided unless we do further divisions. Next, the prime number 3. The number may be divisible by 3. With 3 on dividing, 3 ones are 3, 1 1, 3 threes are 9, 2 remainder. Here remainder is equal to 2, which is not equal to 0. This is also not equal to 0. Here the quotient is 13. This quotient 13 is bigger than the next prime number 5. So further we have to do division by 5. So 41 divided by 5. On dividing 41 by 5, 8 5s are 40, 1 remainder. On dividing by 5, remainder is equal to 1, which is not equal to 0, and quotient is equal to 8. This quotient 8 is to be compared with the next prime number 7. Here quotient is greater. If the quotient is smaller than the next prime number, we have to stop division, no further division. Here it is greater, so divide by the next prime number 7. On dividing by 7, 41 divided by 7, 5 sevens are 35, 41 minus 35 6. Here we are getting remainder is equal to 6, and this remainder is not equal to 0, and the quotient is 5. Here this 5 we will compare with the next prime number 11. Here in the beginning the quotient is bigger, quotient is slowly decreasing as we are increasing the divisor, the prime number. We have reached a place where the quotient is smaller than the next prime number. Therefore, this is the 7 is the largest prime number by which we need to check so that it is decided whether the number we have started is prime or not. Therefore, 41 is a prime number. In first case, remainder not equal to 0, second case not equal to 0, third case not equal to 0, fourth case is also not equal to 0. This fourth case we have arrived in such a way that quotient is smaller than the next prime number. There is no fifth case, there is no fifth division. This is how we decide the largest prime number by which we need to check whether the given number is a prime or composite. Let us take another example, 57. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Yes. When we take the power number 57, again 57 is also, let us start from dividing by 2. 2 is divided by, the 57 is divided by the first prime number 2. Remainder is equal to 1 because here 28 2s are 56 directly I am doing because it is a very small number. Remainder, is it 0? No. Remainder 1 which is not equal to 0. Quotient is 28. Quotient is bigger than the next prime number. So divide by 3. On dividing by 3, 57 divided by 3, 1 time, 2, 7, 9 times, 27, remainder 0. On dividing by 3, we are getting the remainder 0. Yes, remainder is equal to 0. Therefore, 57 is a composite number. This is how we decide. Last and final two more examples are there. Let us do by taking a number 101. Suppose if you take number 101, same procedure it is to be repeated. 101. So first number is with 2, we need to check. On dividing by 2, remainder 52s are 100. Remainder is equal to 1, which is not equal to 0. Quotient is equal to 50. This 50 compare with the next prime number 3. 50 is greater. So divide by 3. 101 divided by 3. 3 3s are 9. 1 1 11. 3 3s are 9. 2. We are getting the remainder 2. Remainder is not equal to 0. Quotient is equal to 33. This 33 is greater than the next prime number 5. So divide again by 5. On dividing 101 by 5, 25s are 100. Remainder is equal to 1. On dividing by 5, 1 is the remainder which is not equal to 0 and quotient is equal to 20. Again 20 we have to compare with the next prime number. Quotient is greater. So go for another division. 101 by 7. 1 sevens are 7. 31. 4 sevens are 28. 3 remainder. On dividing by 7, remainder is equal to 3. This remainder is not equal to 0. Quotient is equal to 14. So again 14 we need to compare with 11. Again 14 is greater. So one more division we need on dividing by 11. 101 is divided by 11. 9 11s are 99. 2 is the remainder. On dividing by 11, we are getting 2 remainder and remainder is not equal to 0. Quotient is equal to 9. Now this 9 and 13 on comparing, here 9 is smaller than the next prime number. Therefore, the largest prime number by which we need to check is 11. Up to 11, we have checked there is no factor. Therefore, the number is a prime number. The number 101 is a prime number. This is how we check. 13 or more than 30, we need not check. It is the deciding factor. Last but not least, we will take one more number 131. To decide this 131, let us repeat the same procedure. On dividing 131 by 2, 65 twos are 130. 1 is the remainder. On dividing, remainder 1 we got, which is not equal to 0, and quotient is 65. 65 is greater than 3, so divide by 3. 131 by 3. 3 3 4 3s are 12. 1 1 3 3s are 9. 2 remainder. On dividing by 3, we are getting remainder 2. This remainder 2 is not equal to 0 and quotient is equal to 43. This 43 is greater than 5. So divide by 5. 131 divided by 5. This is 2 5s are 10. 3 1, 6 5s are 31. On dividing by 5, remainder is 1. This remainder is not equal to 0 and quotient is equal to 26. And 26 is greater than 7. So divide by 7. 131 divided by 7. 1 sevens 7, 61, 8 sevens 56. 61 minus 56 is equal to 1, 5. On dividing by 7, remainder is equal to 5. Remainder is not equal to 0. Quotient is equal to 18. 18 compared with 11. Again 18 is greater. So divide by the next prime number 11. 131 divided by 11. 11 one time, 2 1. Again 1 time, 11. 10 is the remainder. On dividing by 11, we are getting remainder 10. This remainder 10 is not equal to 0 and quotient is equal to 11. Now, this quotient is smaller than the next prime number. Quotient is smaller, next prime number is bigger. Therefore, there is no further division. The last division by which we need to check is divide by 11. We did not get any factor up to 11, means the given number will not have any factor more than 11. This is the deciding factor. Therefore, we decide now the number is a prime number. 131 is a prime number. This is an interesting video. Using this, it's possible to reduce the work to decide whether the given number is a prime or not. In the next video, we will learn the divisibility rules. Thank you.